Okay, let's look at Tiffany's paper really quickly. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you all. You can pull it from peer review if you were, or from the draft if you're so inclined. It's an excellent draft, let me say that. So in my on-ground class, I have been telling all of my students that they need to find a more interesting way to open the paper. And so while Tiffany's does not like do a statistic or quote or scenario, she actually opens this paper just fine. So I'll kind of click back and forth on the marks. So on a title, we don't need quotation marks around our own title. But you'll notice I really didn't change anything about the opening paragraph here or even made suggestions or anything like that. So let's look at this next paragraph. Tiffany has good focused paragraphs that cover one main idea, and then she's included sources within her paragraph. So let's look at some of the changes here. Machines have been implemented in the workplace for many years to assist in factory settings. Not only have machines been used to increase production and reduce expenses for employers, but machines are also used for jobs that humans are unable to do for various reasons. So here, because we have that, it's that not only but also relationship here, just needed the word but. I took the liberty of capitalizing world. I assumed that, and if this is a, let me see. If this is a source, it was not even, yeah, robotics world. Okay, so you need to actually italicize as well. So we can do that. So robotics world should be italicized. Okay, so just watch how watch your language, everyone, whenever you are, doing your signal phrases. It has to, so she originally had, according to Rob Spencer, an editor of Robotics World, says, well, that's not exactly set up properly. So if we start with like an introductory clause or word here, we won't have the verb. If you just started with Rob Spencer, an editor for Robotics World, then you would have says, but here you don't need it. So you just start with the quote. And Tiffany's done this correctly. She has given the signal phrase and the source, so this is technically cited. And the only thing that would and could fit into the parentheses here would be the page number. If there were no page numbers in her source, then she would have put the period right here. But because we had page number, then we had the parentheses. Okay, it is cited here. You have to have it cited in one or the other places. Okay, a few examples of the types of dangerous jobs are industrial welding, underwater exploration, and disaster response. I don't know that these necessarily need to be capitalized. Probably not. I did not exactly fix that on this one. But so Tiffany, if you're listening, you may want to fix that. Those are not exactly proper nouns. Okay, let's look at this next sentence. Robotic machines, and that also probably doesn't need to be capitalized, are relied upon to do these dangerous jobs because, so originally she had, when you use robotic machines instead of humans, hazards to a person become eliminated. So it's a little wordy, actually would need a comma right here if you kept it that way. I also had that no, you, okay? So instead, just cleaned it up a little bit for her because the use eliminates the potential harm to humans. Okay. Down here, instead of it would be okay to, let's say machines can also encounter sea predators without risk of harm. Here we had a comma splice originally. By putting the word and in here, that takes care of that. Let's see. And, okay. Just kind of cleaning up some language here. Okay, I want to get down to this paragraph. So the original paragraph, as you can see, started with, I do not believe machines are a threat to humans. However, I have recently learned that there are machines designed specifically for this purpose. Okay, first of all, let's just try to avoid the first person point of view if we can at all. So this whole paper, Tiffany's been in third person point of view, and so she really needs to stay that way. Also, we don't need the words I believe, in my opinion, anything like that, because really this whole paper is your belief and your opinion, and so there's no need to tell that. Keep it academic by keeping it in third person point of view. So the change here then is, while machines in general are no threat to humanity, there are some specifically designed to cause harm. And then In Thomas Hellstrom's article on the moral responsibility of military robots, he discusses the moral responsibility of military robots. In the article, Hellstrom talks about the different types of robots currently being used in the military, small m, blah, 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 blah. Excellent job on the page numbers and on quoting. There's not too many quotes in here. To me, there's just the right amount. And if you scroll on down to the end of Tiffany's, let's see, let me hit that back. Okay, to the end of the paper, you can see that Works Cited comes up to the top of the page, and everything is cited correctly and in alphabetical order. She also has her page numbers included. So overall, excellent job. Thank you, Tiffany, for volunteering. I will do the next one as soon as possible. Thanks.